You are a prison kingpin in the USA, and this is your entire life. You weren't born dangerous. You were made. You grow up in a cracked apartment somewhere nobody visits twice. Sirens are your lullabies. Helicopters cut across your ceiling at night like ghosts that never land. Your first memory isn't a birthday. It's your mother whispering, "Stay down." You're 5. Someone's kicking the door in. By 10, you already understand something most people never will. Respect isn't given, it's taken, or it's ripped out of you. School? It's just another battlefield. Teachers don't look you in the eyes. Kids test you. You fight. You win some, you lose some. But you learn one rule early. Pain is temporary. Reputation is forever. At 13, you get your first real job. Not legal, not official, but real. A man hands you a small package and says, "Don't open it, don't lose it, don't run." You don't. You walk through 3 blocks that feel like enemy territory, heart beating in your throat. When you deliver it, he nods. No smile, no praise, just a folded stack of cash. That's the moment. That's when you realize this is your way out. By 16, you're running with people who don't hesitate. You carry weight now, money, product, responsibility, and danger. You see your first gun up close, cold, heavy, real. You tell yourself it's just protection. You're lying. At 18, everything changes. A deal goes bad. Voices raise, hands twitch, time slows. Then, gunshots. You don't even remember pulling the trigger, but you remember the silence after, the kind of silence that screams. You run, but you don't get far. Trial is fast. They make an example out of you, gang-related, armed, dangerous. The judge doesn't see a kid. He sees a future problem. 25 years. The bus ride to prison is quiet. Everyone inside knows this isn't the end, it's the beginning. The gates close behind you with a sound you'll hear in your dreams forever. Inside, there are no names, only numbers, only power, only survival. First day lesson, you're not special, you're meat. They test you immediately. A stare too long, a shoulder check, a tray knocked from your hands. They're waiting to see what you'll do. You feel it in your chest, that same heat from years ago. You swing, fast, hard, no hesitation. The fight is short, brutal, messy. When it's over, you're bleeding, but you're standing, and that's enough. Word spreads, not about who you are, but about what you did. In prison, that's all that matters. Weeks turn into months. You learn the rules, not written, never spoken, but absolute. Sit here, don't talk to them, watch your back, always. You align with your people, your race, your set, your side. It's not ideology, it's survival. You start small, running messages, holding items, watching movements, listening more than speaking, always learning. Then one day, someone important notices you, not because you talk, but because you don't. He sits across from you in the yard, calm, untouchable. Everyone gives him space. He asks one question, "You loyal?" You don't answer immediately, because this isn't about words, it's about everything after. You nod. That's enough. Now you're in. Not at the top, not even close, but inside the machine. Years pass. You rise, slowly, carefully, no mistakes. You control things now, small at first. Who gets what? Who talks to who? What moves where? Contraband flows like blood through the prison. Phones, drugs, weapons, information. You're part of it. Then you start shaping it. Your first real order comes quietly. A problem, someone talking too much, someone forgetting the rules. You're told, handle it. You don't sleep that night, not because you're scared, but because you understand, after this, there's no going back. It happens in the showers. No cameras,
no witnesses that matter. It's quick, efficient, final. You don't feel powerful, you feel empty. But the next day, everything changes. People look at you differently now. Not just respect, fear, the real kind. You move up faster after that, because in prison, one thing matters above all. Can you do what others won't? You can. Years blur together. You become someone else, not the kid, not the teenager, something colder, sharper. Now you're running entire sections. Your word carries weight. You settle disputes. You assign roles. You control supply. Nothing moves without your approval. Guards know you. They watch you, but they can't touch you because you're careful, always careful. Money flows in, real money, outside connections, inside control. You're building something bigger than walls. You even start to believe it, that you're not just surviving, you're winning. Then the system reminds you, no one wins here. Lockdown, sudden, total. Cells slammed shut, searches everywhere. Someone talked or someone got caught. Either way, everything tightens. Your network starts collapsing. Phones disappear. People panic. Tension rises. And then your name comes up. They move you. No warning, no explanation, just chains, transport, silence. New prison, higher security, different rules, different players, but the game is the same. You start over, again. This time, you're smarter, colder, less trusting. You build faster, stronger, more quietly. Now you're not just part of the system, you are the system. Years, 10, 15, 20. Time stops meaning anything. Outside world changes, inside stays the same. You hear about things, new phones, new wars, new presidents. Doesn't matter. Your world is concrete and steel. You become a legend inside. Stories spread, some true, most exaggerated, but all useful. New inmates arrive. They look at you the way you once looked at others, trying to understand who you are, what you control, what you're capable of. You don't correct them. Fear is currency. But something changes, slowly, quietly. You start feeling it at night, the weight, the years, the cost. You think about the kid you were, the choices, the moment everything turned, and for the first time, you wonder, was it worth it? But that question has no place here, so you bury it, like everything else. Then one day, you get news. You're eligible. Parole. After decades, after everything, there's a chance. The hearing is short, cold, calculated. They look at your file, your record, your history. They don't see a kingpin. They see a future problem. Denied, just like that. You walk back to your cell. Same walls, same noise, same life. But something is different now. You've seen the door, and it closed. Years later, it opens again. This time, approved. Release day feels unreal. No chains, no guards, just a door. You step outside. The air feels wrong, too open, too quiet. The world moved on without you. Phones in every hand, screens everywhere. No one looks at each other. You try to adapt, but you're not built for this world anymore. Inside, you were someone, important, feared, respected. Out here, you're no one. No job, no real support, no place to go. You try to stay straight, you really do. But the system doesn't teach you how to live. It teaches you how to survive. And survival is all you know. One night you sit alone, looking at your hands, older now, scarred, shaking slightly. You realize something. You didn't just serve time. Time served you. It shaped you, controlled you, owned you. And even now, you're not free. Because prison never really lets you go. It just opens the door and watches what you do next.